All right, YouTube, we're back in it for another one. You know what it is. Got some of this Mad Cow. I don't think I've ever uploaded this map before on Modern Warfare Deuce and a half. And I'm telling you, man, this gameplay right here, this gameplay is a perfect example of you can still have fun in these modern shitty era Call of Duties if you're not being strangled by the bullshit. Like this gameplay right here, I haven't played since the last time I made a video on this game. Right, so it's been a cool minute since I played. This was my first game of the day, and I was just trying to kill some time, man. I was gonna make the wife some breakfast in bed, make the son some breakfast, and I was just waiting for everybody to get up. So just as this game was starting, my son had actually woke up. He came to the room and he was talking to me. So this whole gameplay, I'm like distracted, talking to my son, asking him what he wants to eat for breakfast and shit. I'm not listening to any audio. I don't have my headset on, and I don't go super ham this game, but it just, dude, you can feel it. You can feel it when you're being strangled by that nonsense, man, how unforgiving it is. And these nerds out here that soldier for Activision and skill-based matchmaking, they actually defend shit like EO matchmaking because they're fucking retards. Like, they go out of their way to defend this shit. You know they're complete and total ass at these games. You might find a few good players or a couple of pros that understand why Call of Duty has the skill-based matchmaking that it does, how unforgiving it is. You might find a few that understand it. Most good players, great players even, decent players, most of them that you talk to about skill-based matchmaking, they're going to tell you they hate this shit. It's the trash cans, dude. It's the bots that love it, and then they get out here online, anybody who's speaking up against it, attacking everybody, hating on them, like the soft little snowflake Fruit Loops that they are, getting mad, butthurt, sensitive, and emotional because somebody doesn't have the same opinion that they do. This gameplay right here is just, dude, there's a couple of strong players on my team, there's a couple of strong players on the other team, and it's just a regular lobby, like something we used to see back in the day, man. It's just a normal lobby. It's not a professional tournament in a pub. You never gonna spin it to me in any way where I'll ever be okay with skill-based matchmaking being in a pub. You're just not. Unless you want to have it just a tiny little bit for people who are genuinely handicapped, like they have one hand or some shit, then yeah, I can understand it. Have like a super protected bracket, and that's where they'll be. Everybody else, gem pop, man. If you ain't good, if you're a noob, get on the game, practice, and get better. That's what we had to do, and you'll actually see your progress. You'll see yourself improve over time. You can't see that with the matchmaking that Call of Duty has right now. But this gameplay right here is a perfect example. Even though I think I died like 10 times in this gameplay, I'm just chilling, talking to baby boy, just having some fun. This gameplay is a perfect example that it ain't worth it no more, man. With the yearly releases with Call of Duty, it ain't worth it to buy the newest game. You got to deal with all the bullshit, lacking content, stupid ass Activision and incompetent developers and the whole nine, all the nonsense that comes with these new CODs that we got to deal with all year. It's just not worth it anymore, man. You're better off waiting until a new COD drops and then buy the COD that just was. It's got all the updates, it's got all the content. That is honestly the best way to play Call of Duty nowadays. Like back in the day we used to actually get good games on release, man. Black Ops 2, I mean, yeah, they had to update that and shit. It had some problems, but that was fire right out of the box, bro. Black Ops 1, fire right out of the box. MW2, MW3, COD 4, World at War. They were all dope games. The first time you played them, you thought that they were dope games. We don't have that anymore in this new modern pussy era of COD, bro. If you're playing the COD that's a year old, when the new COD drops, all the super giga sweats, they've moved it over to the new game. The matchmaking has been loosened a little bit. A lot of the cheaters, yeah, you'll run into some, but a lot of the cheaters, they move over to the new game as well too. And you could just chill the fuck out, man, and game. Casually play Call of Duty. Like we don't really get to do that anymore, man. Shit is absolutely fucking ridiculous over here, bro. Like we just want somewhere to go, like in a pub. Like where can we go where we can just play at our own pace and you're not going to get absolutely stomped by playing at your own pace. You could use something that's off meta and you're not going to get absolutely destroyed for using something that's off meta. It's just ridiculous what they've turned COD into, man. I think going back to the game that just was, should be most people's play nowadays. Like, not for content creators, obviously. They got to make the videos and shit. They got to make the content. But for all y'all that watch these videos and you still like Call of Duty and you hate the bullshit that's going on with it, you know, I think this is the move, man. This is the play. Wait until the new COD drops and then buy the Call of Duty that just was. It's so funny. We had all the knob gobblers out today because Call of Duty dropped a little trailer, a little nostalgia trailer, because we're going back to Verdansk for Season 3. And they're trying to get everybody hyped and shit. You've seen all these gooch lickers, shout out to homie Foley. These knob gobblers, man, with the knee pads on, like they live, breathe, sweat, shit, sleep, eat, drink, Call of Duty, fuck Call of Duty. Like, these dudes, Call of Duty is life to these people. And they love the game no matter how shit it is. These people are out in full force, man. Yeah, I don't care about the cheating problem. I don't care about this. I don't care about that. I'm fucking hyped. Let's go for Verdansk. It's so funny, man. I actually went back, watched a couple of videos, couple of streams from back in Verdansk's prime. And everybody back then was complaining about the matchmaking, which is actually worse now in the Black Ops 6 era. Everybody was complaining about cheaters back then as well, too. And it's even worse now in the Black Ops 6 era. If Activision doesn't address the legitimate problems that this game has, all these nerds are going to be crying in a couple of days after Verdansk drops, or at most a couple of weeks, crying about the game being busted. They don't want to play it, but they're hurting for views and shit. Like, these naive sheep. 34 and 10, not bad considering everything I explained in this video. You know, normally I wouldn't upload a gameplay with 10 deaths, but the fact that I'm just chilling and I'm talking to baby boy, just hanging out, no audio, and you could just you can have fun like this. Man, Call of Duty needs to change their ways. And these naive sheep, the toxic positivity, man. You've seen a lot of people talking about rage baiters now. Every time somebody complains about a game, like you can't criticize or critique these games in any way, shape, or form, and you're labeled as a rage baiter now, straight up. Like, I see these. What's that fucking nerd's name? That dick-eating champion I put up on a community post a while back. He was talking about the bundles. He was trying to make excuses for the event pass. I think it was talking about how it was a good deal. I can't remember his name. It's like DK Dynamite or some shit like that. I don't even know who this dude is, and I can already tell he's a dick-eating champion. People like him, dudes like that, dudes like Exclusive A's, dudes like J-Fraud, dudes like this, like these fucking weirdo nerds. They get out here, like, yeah, some of them, they criticize COD because they know they can't get their way about it. They have to. They can't ignore the problems that Call of Duty has right now because everybody's just going to hate on them for being a fake and a phony. But most of these motherfuckers, man, they excuse a lot of bullshit with this franchise and with Activision. The toxic positivity. The reason this franchise is in the place, in the state that it's in, is because of these freaks, these fucking weirdos, and these nerds. They excuse everything. They defend everything. They get out here with the bullshit, regurgitating the nonsense, making excuses for multi-billion-dollar companies when they should be like, no, this is greed, this is horse shit, y'all need to knock that shit off. Though they get out here, oh no, the event pass is good, man, give us another bundle. Oh, what's that? The servers are garbage and there's cheaters everywhere? Activision, we need another event pass, man. Come on, like, we got this great game here, man. I want to give you more money. These fucking Fruit Loop, knob goblin, weirdo nerds, these freaks, they're the reason COD is as bad as it is today. And Activision's greed, obviously. That's all I got for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you on the next one.